Every single empath that I've worked with has had money issues. The reason is very simple. I'm Karen Katz. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, it is an honor to meet you. I am a certified professional life coach and manifestation teacher, and I'm also an empath that has broken through the difficult dynamic of codependence, people-pleasing, overgiving, and attracting narcissists. And if you want to do the same, go ahead and subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so that you won't miss any video that could start shifting things for you powerfully. So today we're talking about empaths and money. Why is this such a challenging topic? And most importantly, what we could start to do about it right now. So let's get right into it. We empaths are highly sensitive beings, and we've had our fair share of hurtful experiences that created deep wounds. Just like a broken bone or a cut, but these wounds were not visible, so they were not properly tended to. As a matter of fact, we were told that we were just too sensitive, that something was wrong with us, that we should just get over it, and we were left alone to try and tend to that wound at an age where we could not do that. Imagine a 5-year-old little girl with a broken bone being left on her own to try and tend to it. And on top of it, being told that she's too sensitive if she says it hurts or if she cries. All these years of accumulating wounds and not being able to tend to them created this deep sense of shame that slowly eroded our sense of self, our self-esteem, our self-worth. Now let's talk about money. What is money? Money is an exchange, right? We see something that we want, we buy it. We give someone money for it. We exchange it. When we see something that we like, we consider it valuable, and we are willing to give something that we value in exchange for it. The other side of the coin is we have something of value that we offer to other people. If I have time, energy, skills, or talents, I can offer it to a business owner, and he will give me or she will give me money in exchange. I will get paid for it. If I have experiences, wisdom, insights, tools that can support other people that are needing those skills, those tools, I can offer it to them, and they will give me in return something that they value, which is money, and we will create this healthy exchange. When we feel something has no value, would you pay for it? Would you buy something that has no value? Would you buy a broken vase or a broken table? You wouldn't. When we feel something has no value, would you offer it? You wouldn't. And that is what is happening to us empaths when it comes to money. To be able to offer our time, our skills, our experience, our insights, our wisdom, we have to feel that it has value. And we at the core feel that we have no value. Every single traumatic experience has eroded our sense of self, leaving us with deep feelings of shame, a deep sense of being broken. Would you pay for something that is broken? Would you pay for a broken lamp or a broken table? No. As long as we are feeling broken, we will remain broke. As long as we are feeling broken, we will remain broke. Self-worth equals net worth. And we are stuck there until that changes for us. So how do we do it? How do we break free? First thing, my love, that we need to understand is you are not broken. Human beings do not break. You are not broken and need fixing. We are hurt and need healing. And they are very, very different things, my love. The reason we are feeling broken is that we were hurt and made to feel wrong because we felt hurt. Told so many times to just get on with it, we're too sensitive, just too much. Yes, this was happening a lot because we are sensitive beings. So to us, if this was happening so much, there must be something wrong with me. That's the conclusion we got to. Other people are not reacting like this. There must be something wrong with me. And that's how this deep sense of brokenness came to be. Yes, you are a sensitive being. And you will learn how that sensitivity is actually a gift, not a curse, as most people understand it to be. But that's for the next video. For this one, let's concentrate for a moment on why we are getting this feeling. For now, I invite you to think about this. If somebody gets hurt, a cut, they're going to tend to it. They're going to clean it. They're going to evaluate if they need stitches. They're going to put antibiotics. If they're going to put some antibiotic, they're going to put a Band-Aid or cover it, and they're going to take care of it. But what happens if they don't tend to that cut? If it's open, left open, oozing, what happens in the next few days, in the next few weeks with that open wound when people come close to it? You're playing, somebody's doing something, and somebody comes close to it. There's going to be hypersensitivity. Of course, there's going to be hypersensitivity, right? We're trying to protect that wound. We don't want to feel more pain. We don't want to be hurt more. And that is exactly what happened to us. As empaths and being highly sensitive, we were hurt at a very young age, and we were left to tend to it on our own. We didn't know how to do that. We had no idea how to do that. We were left abandoned, rejected, alone to try and figure it out. Time and time again, arriving at a series of conclusions that are completely incorrect. We didn't know what to do. We felt abandoned, alone. It created a traumatic experience. It is an overload to our nervous system. We didn't know what to do. That is trauma. So fast forward years and you are walking around with all these wounds and this extreme open wounds and this extreme hypersensitivity, feeling that there's something wrong with you, with so many traumatic experiences where you were left alone trying to figure it out and you couldn't do so. And now these wounds are seeping into every single area of our lives. Our relationships, our relationship with money, our bank account, our work, our jobs, friendships, every single area. The answer to it is to do the healing work, is to heal our wounds. We need to learn the tools to help us heal those wounds and provide us the support that we need so that we can process whatever shows up in our lives. Because we are not going to change that. We are not going to change that we are sensitive beings. We will always be sensitive beings. And with that, we need the proper tools to help us process whatever shows up so that we learn once and for all how to tend to these wounds. Otherwise, we just keep accumulating more wounds, eroding more of our sense of self-worth, keeping us stuck where we are, affecting every area of our lives, keeping us broke with a feeling of being broken, dependent on others to survive. codependent financially, emotionally on others. This is the dynamic that is creating your reality. It is not your fault. You were left alone at a very young age trying to cope with all these things, trying to figure everything out. Abandoned, helpless, powerless, alone, misunderstood, feeling rejected, and you got to the conclusion that you're somehow broken, that you're somehow wrong. It is not your fault, but this dynamic is running your life. It's like an operating system running in the background. Subconsciously, it is running your life and it is creating every single experience in your reality. And although it was not our fault, it is in our hands to change it. It is in your hands to change it. If you want to dive deeper, check out the trainings that I've put for you in the description box. My love, one thing you have to understand is that what happened to you was extremely unfair. It wasn't your fault. You didn't have the tools to process any of this. You were left alone, abandoned, and rejected. But it is running our lives. It is spilling into every area of our lives. And now it is in your hands to change it. We do not have to keep running our lives from this faulty operating system anymore. We don't. We have the power to break free from it. Much love your way. I'll talk to you soon. Namaste.